At this time last year, we had no idea how our state, our world was about to change. The virus not only took lives in our hometowns, it crippled businesses. In Michigan's hospitality industry, 3,000 restaurants have closed, 200,000 jobs lost. Tonight, 7 Action News reporter Jen Shans takes us through the lasting impact of lockdown orders and other restrictions over the past year.
A year ago, many of us were still thinking this would all be temporary. Restrictions aimed at stopping the spread of the virus brought layoffs, closures, and plenty of legal backlash.
We've had people that used to come in 2, 3, 4 times a week that we haven't seen in 11 months.
A familiar story for Metro Detroit restaurant owners who for nearly a year now haven't had business as usual in any sense of the phrase. Going back to 2020, as positive COVID cases continue to climb, it all starts March 16th, when Governor Whitmer for the first time temporarily closes movie theaters, gyms, casinos, and limits restaurants to carry out and delivery only.
I thought at that time that it would be for a few weeks. I was wrong.
That order also temporarily closed concert venues like the Fillmore in downtown Detroit. And like so many of these orders, it had a ripple effect on people like Amy Cooper.
I'm primarily a concert photographer. I do festivals and I do local shows. I do venues at like the Fillmore LCA.
When those went dark, so did her regular income. And despite having a large following on social media, she, like thousands of others in Metro Detroit, got behind on rent.
I started to kind of push full throttle and start doing influencer-based work because of my social media following, which helped to a degree, but it still didn't cover everything. You can have a giant network, but not everybody's paying that, and clout doesn't pay your bills.
By March 22nd, Governor Whitmer's executive order temporarily closing salons and tattoo parlors takes effect.
Going back, a year ago, it was extremely scary.
On March 23rd, Governor Whitmer signs a statewide stay-at-home order. This was extended 3 times, lasting through May. After it's finally rescinded June 1st, by June 8th, bars and restaurants reopen with 50% capacity. By October 9th, movie theaters and bowling alleys reopen with limited capacity. But on November 18th, the state health department starts a 3-week pause, again closing indoor dining, bowling alleys, movie theaters, and casinos. On December 21st, bowling alleys, movie theaters, and casinos can reopen with limited capacity, but indoor dining remains closed. By February 1st, 2021, indoor dining resumes at 25% capacity. Fast forward a little more than a month, and on March 5th, indoor dining resumes at 50% capacity. Now, the entertainment and service sectors in Michigan are still just starting to crawl again. Salons statewide still operating at 25% capacity.
When we started to reopen, I've lost half of my staff because some people were afraid to come back.
We had 4 people working part-time, and they're all gone. We let them go.
Cinema Detroit in Midtown, which is closed for the time being, did its best to pivot, offering virtual programming, streaming, and drive-ins. But the latter cost a lot to put on, and they ended up just breaking even.
Overall, revenue's down like 90%.
The state's COVID restrictions sparked a lot of outrage, too. And plenty of lawsuits, like this one, claiming the governor overstepped her authority by continuing to issue restrictions without legislative approval. The state's high court agreed. 12 months in, some business owners still have a glass half full.
Right now, Cinema Detroit is sort of to be determined on when we'll reopen, but we are very much looking forward to a rebound.
Once concerts do come back, in what capacity? How many people are going to be allowed to be in the pit because of social distancing?
Answers we still don't have yet as Michigan and Metro Detroit continue to try and rebound. Reporting in Detroit, Jen Shantz, 7 Action News.
Jen, thank you.